Hello, my wonderful friends. Megas with you on a beautiful day in Asha, and so excited about today's message. I'm going to entitle it The Body of God, Unlimited Power. We're going to go back thousands of years to the ancient Magi text, to ancient Egyptian text, and we're going to understand the three principles that make the one thing. And my friends, this is what was called alchemy back then. Now it's just our science and our medicine. But when you break anything down, there's three principles behind it, from animal to plant to earth. When you break it all the way down, there's only oil, alcohol, and salt. And what they'll do is they'll purify those substances, recombine them, and my friends, it makes medicines. And on a spiritual level, it makes that awakening process, that enlightenment, that born again process where we become one with God like the Christ taught. And when you're one with God, you have divine life, divine health, peace, joy, power, and freedom. It's a healing that takes place in the material level, like I said, with medicines that make you feel good, and then on a spiritual level where you feel good, God, my friends. And that's why we're going to end with the Magi text, because in Zoroastrianism, God and good are the same thing. But I want to start with the Egyptian text. Listen to this. We're going to have to cut this up into different sections, but listen to this here. It says, true without falsehood, certain, most certain. What is above is like what is below, and what is below is like that which is above. And to make the miracle of the one thing, and that's what we must understand, is the one thing. And just that, you've probably heard that before. What is above is like what is below, and what is below is like what is above. And in ancient times, above was considered the heavens, everything that held the sun and the moon and the stars, and this is where divinity lived, my friends. And then the earth below was the earth, the material things, and they understood, like the Christ taught, that divinity and God and the heavens are inside of you, and we are inside of the heavens, and we're starting to understand that oneness, right? It's like the ocean. You've probably heard that you can take a drop out of the ocean, but it's still the ocean. We are in truth one with God, and we got to come back to that purity, and that's what spagyrics is all about. That's what they called medicine thousands of years ago. And what they do is they'd break down the substance. So they would take, say, an animal or a plant and break it down. And there's only oil, alcohol, and salt when you get right down to it. And just like it's the same as below as above. So in God, there's three parts. Like we've heard of the Trinity, of course. You got the triquetra. You know, it's that symbol of three being in one. And my friends, it's the same as with God. So God is soul, consciousness. He's spirit, mind, and then body, salt. And so it's the three becoming one. So it's Father, Son, man, and Spirit, and it's the three are one. And so we need to purify that to get back to the original. And wait till you see this breakdown. This is so beautiful. So we're going to break it down. We're going to start first with salt, the body, and it says, so I just looked up the definition, right? It says body, a material structure that embodies, gives concrete reality to something abstract. I got chills when I read that. It's a structured thought, an idea. Oh my God, the body is a reflection of an idea, of an abstract thought. I got literal chills, my friends, because when we start to understand this, we realize how that our mind relates to the material, how everything is energy vibrating in a form. Break it down, everything is an idea vibrating in a form, right? It's that word, it's that vibration that speaks form and matter into place. Oh my God, so beautiful. Now we go to mind. So what is mind? I looked it up. It's an inherent faculty of consciousness. an inherent faculty of consciousness. Okay, so that's that mind, spirit, thought. So it's the mind, the spirit, the thought that makes body structure. Because what is body structure? It's what gives concrete reality to the thought. So you see how those are connected. To have a body, you have to have a thought. To make form and matter, you have to have word, vibration, thought, idea. Okay, so mind is inherent faculty of consciousness. Okay, then what is consciousness? I looked up consciousness. So here we're talking about the soul, consciousness. It's the actuating cause, the actual cause. You have to have all three of these to have the one. So you have the soul, which is God, the actual cause. You have spirit, mind, which we call Asha, the Holy Spirit, Vohu Menu, the Christ mind. And when you hold Vohu Menu, the God mind, the Christ mind, it makes structure, because that energy vibrates into a form, the salt, the body, the structured thought. Form and matter, get this is important. Form and matter is structured thought. It's an idea held. The Christ said, verily, verily, I say unto you, he who holds my word has God life, God form, God matter, God health, God life, divine life. And my friends, it's that purification that takes place. So it's the spagyrics. It's taking the three and purifying them. And that takes us to Asha 11. If you got Asha, go ahead and flip to 11 real quick. And then we're going to go to, of course, Asha 13 to wrap this up. But it says, removing the corruption puts potentialities to their proper use. You must burn out the impurities to find the true essence. That's the alchemical work, my friends. That's how they would get down to the very substance of the different principles. You burn away the lie and the illusion. Burn away the poison, the falsehood, and you get to the truth. The fire burns away the lie and illusion. Listen to this. You must burn out the impurities to find the true essence. Oh my God. Purity is a must. If your vessel is mixed with poison, pour it out. Burn it out, my friends. If inside of you, you are still holding hate and fear and greed and jealousy and those lower vibrations that aren't the original word. What is the original word? That holy Om. It's the perfect creator's perfect idea, because what else could a perfect creator have but a perfect idea? It's coming back into alignment with that vibration, my friends. It's quite easy. Now turn to Asha 13. This shows us how to restore back to that original word. Sometimes it seems impossible living in this mixed world, right? But it is not impossible. We can remove all suffering. And it tells us in Asha 13 how to do it. It says the original word is all good comes from the Creator, and no evil comes from Him. And from this original word, this original vibration of what is it? It's just good. It's love. It's peace. It's joy. It's kindness. It's Asha, the spirit mind of God that makes form and matter. My friends, it's the perfect Creator's perfect idea, perfect order, perfect harmony. And it's quite easy to come back into alignment with it, because inside of you is a divine spark that we call the Fravashi, the Vohu Menu, the God mind, the Christ mind. And from that we hold that word and we create from that. And then our spiritual world is made straight and our material world comes into order. When our mind and ideas and thoughts are made right, that's what vibrates into form and order. Now listen to this. The original word of false religion is that evil comes from the Creator. And this false idea is all the evil creatures suffer. We have the power to change everything. Do you realize if everyone would just love his neighbor, there would be no more wars? Do you realize we have that much power and control? If we would all vibrate right with the original Asha, the Christ mind, the perfect Creator's perfect idea, and be love, and not hold hate and fear and greed, we could end all wars and all suffering, my friends. We could change the world, because we could change form and matter with the thoughts and ideas that we hold. Oh my God, so powerful. So what do? We have to restore God's image. That's the first thing that we bring the purity to, right? Remember spagyrics. You got to bring purity to it. So you're going to bring purity back to the idea of God. The matrix religions have added attributes to God, and they've tainted his name by putting that he gets angry, he gets jealous, he kills men, women, and children, he wars. My friends, now you've taken that pure principle of goodness, love, and light, and they've mixed it and made it into a poison, a murky mess. You got to separate it, my friends, to get that pure essence. And now, my friends, we align our energy with that true idea. And now we've cleansed ourselves because we're vibrating God, good, love, life, peace, joy. And we've separated that evil out of us, that hate, that fear, that greed, that anger. It's out of us. And now, my friends, it's the God mind, the Christ mind. It's the thought that makes the body, makes the salt. Everything, we know that now, everything that seems like solid is just energy vibrating in a form, and we can change it like that, my friends, with a change of heart, a change of thought, and a change of mind. We change our world. Back to Asha, the perfect creator's perfect idea. Oh my God. If you love what we do here right now, hit the like button, share this with as many as you can, and we're going to come back with more of these ancient, powerful teachings. And know I love you. I love you. I love you.